Le Service Autonomie Participation des jeunes DJIP de la ville d'Echirolles accueille Lucia, une service volontaire européenne. Dans le cadre de ses missions, elle a choisi de faire un reportage, non pas sur les États Unis, ni sur le ski dans les Alpes, ni sur le carnaval de Rio, mais en interviewant des jeunes Echirollois et des jeunes de différents pays sur la pandémie dans le monde.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Pues quería preguntarte solo cómo has pasado este tiempo, la pandemia y todo.
En français, por favor.
Vale, en français. Bah, je voulais juste savoir comme tu as passé un peu, enfin, comme tu es en train de vivre un peu la pandémie et tout ça, comment est-ce que ton ressentir?
En fait, moi, j'ai vécu la pandémie comme une période normale, sauf que fallait prendre des précautions, mettre du gel, les masques, tout ça. Mais j'ai vécu ça comme une période normale.
So I've been living with my friends. I live in a flat in London, and I live with three of my friends. It's been pretty good overall. We have been cooking for each other. We've been obeying the government rules. We've not really been going out very much. There's been a few instances of, let's say, my housemate Joe went up to see his girlfriend who lives in Scotland. But other than that, we've been just kind of keeping to ourselves, going to the shops and exercising, and that's been it really. Yeah.
It was very long and very tired.
So I've been home, and it was really stressful because being stuck with your family, even though you have a good relationship with them, becomes quite overwhelming after a while. I'm lucky because I don't live in a big city. I actually live in a small one where there is some countryside around, so I could go for small walks. My government allowed it, and actually this was the best part of the lockdown, the fact that I could manage to get back in contact with nature.
En fait, moi, au début, je l'avais mal vécu parce qu'on devait rester enfermé et tout. Et c'était dur de rester enfermé parce qu'on n'a pas l'habitude de ça, nous les jeunes. Et du coup, le premier mois, je suis restée confinée. Mais après, les autres mois, je pouvais plus, je sortais dehors. Je signais l'attestation, mais je sortais dehors au moins 1 heure. Et des fois, même plus, mais c'est impossible de rester dehors, quoi. De rester à la maison.
Basically, the first 2 to 3 weeks were total quarantine, and we had basically a time set where we could go out, but a time set which we could go out within reason, and outside of that it was disallowed for us to leave our houses. And after that they started opening it up, and now we're just totally free to go out, even though there's a pandemic on the loose. Like when the country was in quarantine, we dropped down to 370 active cases, and the country was in lockdown, and now we have 3,500 and the whole country is open, which is really puzzling to me.
Au début c'était dur parce qu'il n'y avait rien à faire, et franchement là ça va parce que il y a quand même des distances, mais c'est mieux qu'avant.
Started off so stressed and tense because borders were closing, and I was in France, so I wasn't sure whether they would be closed off, and it all happened in such a short notice that the government said, oh, maybe there will be some measurements that will maybe close down, and then a day later the whole situation had already escalated. So that was I was so nervous, like, am I gonna be able to go home? Am I not too late? How is it all gonna work? And then when I got back in the Netherlands, first of all, it was good to have some time just to, I don't know, settle down, to keep, I don't know, I was at home, so it was good. And then I was 2 months at home with my boyfriend, and we were both having no job. We didn't have any distractions, and we hadn't lived together before, so it was such a weird kind of. I don't know. I'm still living with him, so it turned out fine.
Bah, je l'ai pas vraiment vécu, j'étais vraiment pas dedans. Enfin, pour moi, c'était rien du tout. Et je sortais, Enfin, en fait, pour moi, il y avait rien. Je l'ai pas pris comme quelque chose de grave.
En fait, ce qui est étonnant, c'est que nous, en Chine, on n'a jamais vécu de confinement à proprement parler. C'est qu'on n'a jamais eu l'interdiction de sortir. Ce qui est intéressant, c'est que le gouvernement chinois s'est beaucoup exprimé sur le sujet. Et grâce à, enfin, c'est à cause de finalement grâce à la propagande, le gouvernement chinois a fait que beaucoup de gens sont restés chez eux. Mais encore une fois, moi, j'ai eu de la chance. En habitant à Shanghai, j'ai jamais été confiné.
Well, in Colombia, it started in March, and it's been hard, like socially and economically. In my country, precisely with my family, it's been really hard. My parents, they worked at an office. They worked independently. So, with all the situation, the work has been really affected. Fortunately, my brother and I have been working, so that's been like a really good thing because we are like the support of my family in this moment. But it's been hard emotionally. Of course, it's been hard. But everything changed, so it's like hard to understand the situation and change the way you're living from one day to another, and understand that everything that has changed, it's because the government want to take care of us, and I think that's something we have to understand, and understand that it's that this situation it's going to be really long.
For me especially, it's been like really hard regarding school and regarding like, I don't know, I've finally started to like be comfortable in myself and in my friends and stuff, and now it all kind of disappeared because I have to be alone in my room. But yeah, I mean, I focused a lot on myself as well when I was isolating myself, so I think that's really good. World problems, and I think people are starting to get more and more like grounded with the reality of things, and like starting to learn more about the world, as opposed to like previously when their lives were just so rushed and so hectic.
Je t'avoue, je l'ai pas trop vécu parce qu'au début, je suivais pas trop, je me sentais pas trop concerné. Et après, je l'ai vécu avec le confinement comme tout le monde, je pense. Mais par exemple, le port du masque, que ce soit à l'école, dans les bus, dans les endroits, le fait qu'il y ait beaucoup de trucs qui sont fermés, en gros, ça nous a un petit peu modifié notre vie.